Just introduce yourself and like let the people know who you are.
Okay. Well, yes, this is your girl Maya Milan, and I'm an R&B artist from the DMV area, hailing from Prince George's County.
Okay.
I'm 23 years old, and I just dropped the EP. So my first one, actually. So that's pretty much it. I went to Morgan State as well. I'm a Morgan alumni.
Just tell us, how did Morgan influence you being an artist?
Well, I did the voice of Morgan when I was in my freshman year or sophomore year, and I won the competition. And even prior to that, I did CASA, which is like a summer program, like a bridge program in the sense that students go to before you hit your freshman year. And I was singing all throughout there. I won the CASA talent show, so I was slowly but surely like building my name on campus, because I was always the type of person, I was like, you know, anywhere I go, they gotta know me for singing. So like, I tackle high school, I tackle elementary school, I get to college, I'm like, okay, I'm about to be something, I'm about to do everything. Like, they're about to ask me to do everything, which is what happened, because I just kept doing things. We had Spit Your Game, like Kadeem, he used to do like dope stuff. Anthony would put on shows, so like I just did everything, and I gained like a Morgan fan base. I really became this Morgan artist where I started opening up for homecoming, doing the pep rally. Like Morgan gave me some really dope
Big platforms.
Platforms that I use in my bio, like you've been on my website, opening up for J. Cole, Michelle, like that's from Morgan. Like Morgan was holding me down, so I always will have love. And
I want to go into how important, because a lot of people feel like, you know, it's just going to come to them. So how important is it for you to actually step outside your comfort zone and actually begin to brand yourself as an artist wherever you are? You get me? Like in school, because in school it's kind of hard to take over a whole campus, but you're already had in your mind that you was going to do it. So how important is it for you to brand yourself wherever you are, and what are some tips that you can give, you know, to help others, you know, artists brand themselves?
Well, anyone who is passionate, you're just going to do it. And then really my biggest motivator was the fact that I did not want to be in school. I didn't want to go to college. I thought I was going to graduate high school and then just be an artist. But my mom was like, no, you're not about to try to be an artist and work at Target and then come home. Like, you're going to go to school, build connects. So my strategy was, if I can be an artist in the real world, I'm going to use Morgan as like my real world. And I'm just going to be the artist that I want to be out there, but here, because I can't do that without being in school. So it was just almost like a weird way, not even a weird way, but a creative way to use my surroundings and just adapt and just do what I really want to do anyway, despite being in school. Like, school was honestly like a hobby. It felt like school was the hobby and singing was my job.
So before the fame and the glam, like when you've been in artistry, a lot of people don't understand the behind the scenes and the hard work that you put in. You're not just a singer. I watched you perform a few times at the Mix Fest. When you was dancing and everything. And a lot of people don't understand the behind the scenes work. And I remember at one point you were in the gym like every day, and then you came back and I'm like, wow, you lost so much weight. And just tell people about just the hard work that you put in, not just to sing, but just
for the whole image.
And I'm still on that journey, guys. Like, I don't know, don't let Instagram fool you, okay? Like, the working out is not stopping. Like, I was in the gym today and I fell off. You know, as people, we do stuff and then we fall off, but you keep going. So me, it's just a daily mentality that I'm trying to have. Like, I want to work out, I want to be healthy, I want to have the body that I want, because I do dance. My health is totally number one. Like, I will always be working out, trying to get it right and tight. I will keep the on and stuff on spanks, okay? My girl's still about to say those on. But, you know, it's okay. Like, that's real. Like, nobody is perfect. And I feel like when I make it where I want to make it, I'm going to leave my videos of when I was OD fat as hell or, like, looking crazy, because people are going to see, like, I went from this and I'm this.
I remember at one point in time, you would think, I remember when you dropped Fun, you would think like Maya Milan was like, all right, she's about to get signed. I think they played you on WKYS. You know what I'm saying? You was getting these plays everywhere, but then after that was like, all right, I heard it before, but where's she going? So just tell us about that whole transition from being, I guess, hot right then and there, and then just
chilling out.
Right.
So a lot of the times with that, and I'm really trying to say this without like sounding messy, but I'm gonna just say it. So it's really your team. When you're that hot and you get that much, you know, exposure,
You don't know how to.
people around you don't know how to deal with it. It's not even you. So I'm gonna just say that a lot of the things kind of came to a pause because a pause. I tried to say pause. A lot of the things came to a halt because of my business. Like around that time, like I'm still trying to figure out my team and having some issues with just the whole business of it all can slow things down. Right around the fun era, 2015, I went through this big falling out with people that I was working with musically and on my management side. So I pretty much stripped down completely my whole team and I started down with nothing. I didn't have a manager. I didn't have producers. I literally had an old catalog of things that I've done that I wanted to put out that year for a project, but I couldn't because the business just wasn't right. It was just saying, you might be solo in layman's terms, but there's what you're thinking about is going to manifest. Like, stop thinking negative. You're going to get, what you need. So right then and there, I'm just praying like, God, please put people in my life that are going to help me make some dope music. Yeah. And I really feel like God sometimes will just strip you down solo and make you realize that you got to put faith in them. Stop like thinking like you're only going to make it with this person or you're only going to be able to accomplish something with these people. Like, no, I was totally just all over the place. Like, mentally, I was just like not thinking about the right thing. So I feel like that situation really made me think about who I want to be, the type of artist I want to be, the type of music I want to make. Now I feel like I have a sound. I feel like I know what I want to talk about in my music.
It's part of the process.
Yeah, I'm a songwriter as well, so I definitely like to, get a coin from a song every
month. That's right.
That's
your dreams turn into coins.
So rewind, when you do rewind, you always want to go back to that happy place that you had with someone that you once loved, so it takes you to that moment.
Get to the hot seat, yeah.
Right. So I want you, Ms. Maya, to introduce Rewind and tell me, much more in depth, where your head was at when you created that.
Okay, so this next record is Rewind, and pretty much this record was just influenced from a breakup that I had. And that was around the time when I just started putting my own experiences into music. So Rewind is kind of like a baby to me because it was the first song where I really put.
You were vulnerable.
Yeah, really vulnerable actually.
So relatable.
Alright, so let's go into a little snippet of Rewind, guys. Stay tuned, Live Culture Radio. So let's go to the next single.
The next one is Honest, and Honest was still the segue from Rewind, and it's just another song stating, like, although you guys are broken up, sometimes you still have love for people, and, let's be honest with our feelings.
You still have love for people. You.
Oh,
Let's go into this. Remind me like a Rihanna, how she changed her voice.
I was just about to say that, but the thing is, it's still so like it gave me kind of like
better?
yes.
Yeah.
And you sound like don't get me wrong, I can't sing, so I don't really know if I'm using the right terminology, but like your voice goes like from a whole bunch of different ranges.
Like
I'm just saying, because to me, when you just say that to me, I would think that's bad, because it's not like pitchy when you say
No, but
they go from this to that.
It's like the skill though, because she's on point though with her voice though. So she has voice control. So she's able to go.
We know your singers, but we got
TK said it goes from here to there. I'm like,
Good if it sounds good. It sounds good. Bad if it don't.
R&B is more conscious music, so we definitely have to,
number 3.
Yep.
Number 3 is Zodiac, and I wrote that record stating, us as women, we have options. Sometimes we wait around for the same sign, and that one sign, you just gotta show them like they ain't the only sign in the Zodiac. Like, although I love you, I can stay in my life with other niggas. I'm a Virgo, but in the song I'm talking about a Virgo. It's just weird that a lot of my exes have been Virgos. So that was weird.
That's why your exes.
But then I'm shouting out my boobs, like I'm shouting out, the other signs. Like it's a little bit of everything that I like in different signs.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite sign?
Exes. What's my favorite sign? Taurus.
No, like who inspires you?
Like in the game. Well, my inspirations are Mary J. Blige, Whitney Houston, and Beyonce.
Yeah.
And for writers, it would be Esther Dean, Seven, and Carrie Hilson, and James Fauntleroy.
Ooh.
I was gonna say Seven Streeter. Cause she just know what to say about girls' lives.
She's so
you are,
yeah. Like if I could ever write a song with her one day, that would be super
It would
dope.
be dope,
'Cause
I'm
we
sure.
would write some amazing stuff
together. Yeah.
So.
All you have to do is sit around, just talk about some
Just
life
talk.
experiences.
I've never actually heard that from an artist. Like when we've interviewed a lot of people, but down to like, you know, we hear your influences for like in the game, but I never heard of influence as far as writing.
Right.
You get me? Like, so that was real dope.
Yeah.
I heard of like maybe 2 artists say.
A writer?
Yeah, writer. Maybe 2. That's still not a lot.
I was gonna say, I missed that one.
This is a separate world.
Yeah.
Writing and artistry, you gotta know who's
Two different
doing what.
things.
Right, yeah.
So
So.
let's get into the next one.
After Zodiac, I believe it's another one, and that's actually the single that I've been promoting. I have a video
You
for
got the
it,
video.
so
October, right?
check it out. Yes, I did.
I'm on you.
And yes, I love that. You my girl. Okay. So I have a visual for it, and another one is super dope. I remixed Genuine's Differences.
Girl!
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
let's get
Was it
into it.
Differences? It was.
She funny.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, okay. But yeah, I remixed Genuine. And yeah, I turned his love song into a heartbreak song. So yes. This one is Girl Code, and I feel like this is one of the most underrated tracks on the album just because a lot of people are living for the soulful stuff. It's cold outside, I feel y'all. But Girl Code is about girls that break the code. Like, you know, I'm talking about the guys a lot. So I switched it up and, you know, letting them know I'm not just like this feminist or something. Breaking the girl code is just not being loyal. Like, you're stealing your best friend's stuff. You're stealing her man. You're stealing her swag. You're stealing her everything. Like, be your own person.
You gotta be her.
Don't be...
Really?
Don't be a liar. Like, it's just basic stuff because friendships are like relationships.
Yeah.
Like, you go through with your
Every
friends,
life.
it feels like you're going through with your niggas. So,
Hello.
what I expect out of my nigga, I expect out of my friends. And the moment you cross me, it's just done. Like, I'ma just make a song about it. And keep
I'ma write a song about this and be done with you.
Let's go to number 6.
Is this your fit?
Okay, number 6 is Backyard, and Backyard is just a laying back, chilling out type of song. I write a lot of my music in my backyard because we have a bonfire. Like, it's just really dope vibes out there. I live in PG. Like, my mom hooks it up, y'all. Like, shout out to my mom because she's super dope. Like, she makes everything look so creative, and we'll start a fire. I'll be in the back and I'll just write. Okay, the next song is called AFWM, and it's Ain't Effin' With Me.
Okay.
It's produced by Spaceship Shad and David Knox. They're from the DMV, and I just really wanted a staple song to show that I was from Maryland, and then have a confident, upbeat song. Like, I needed something to work out to, so I'm like, you know, what is going to get me in the zone to the body that I want, or to, like, make me feel confident in who I am as an artist. I'm like, you know what? These bitches ain't fucking with me. Like, I'm like, that's just, and it's so good. It's still humble. It's sometimes you gotta remind yourself, pat yourself on the back because nobody is gonna be kissing my ass. You know, I gotta believe in myself.
Deep into that because we're gonna get into that after 8. So that's
Okay, yeah. So this is AFW.
she's got a great spirit so far. So
Great
this
spirit.
last song. Let's go into
The theme song. This is
theme.
11/11. When I told y'all I was by myself, feeling alone, didn't have no music, I decided to make a record called 11/11 so y'all would get the gist of where I'm coming from with all these new songs. All of these songs are a new catalog that I whipped together in 6 months when I had 3 years worth of material that I could have put out. But I pushed myself and I did it. So this is just talking about that story.
So this is the theme song, Maya Milan, 11/11 on 11/11. Alright, and that was the entire EP 11/11 by Maya Milan.
Big exclusive brought to you by Let It Culture Radio.
Only by Love the Culture Radio Show. But we want to get into this. Yo, when you came in here, you just seemed so humble, and I like to do this segment called F Being Humble. And what F Being Humble is just taking our humility, because a lot of us, we are so humble and we forget to give ourselves a pat on the back, and sometimes we need that, and not taking anything away from being humble, but we want to take that humility and just give it respectable cockiness. So at this time, if you could just say F being humble, you must say it, and then one thing about yourself that you really think you're proud of or you really want people to know. So just start by saying F being humble and then say the quality that you have.
Okay. F being humble, I'm a star because my voice sounds good on any beat. I can make anything sound good. I can write anything, make it sound popping, and you're gonna like it. And I'm not even known for real. So, at that.
You heard that.